Welcome to ITLink, Financial Clarity Delivered. Have you spent millions on finance transformation, yet your team still can't deliver insights on time? You're not alone. Gartner reports that 70% of CFOs say their finance projects have underperformed. So, what's going wrong? In this video, I will unpack the 3 root causes holding your FP&A team back, even if you're using the most modern tools. I'm Wang. At ITLink, we help finance leaders and CFOs across APAC in the real estate, manufacturing and government sectors, helping them cut reporting cycles by up to 60%. And what we've seen repeatedly is that the most failure isn't due to tools. They are due to 3 deeper, fixable root causes. I call them MAP. Let's break it down. M stands for messy data and models. Everything starts with the data. Despite years of digital investment, FP&A teams still spend almost 50% of their time cleaning and reconciling data instead of analyzing data to make better decisions. The result? Your team is constantly asking, is this the latest version? Why don't the numbers match? And they waste time double-checking things. As a result of this, leaders make slower decisions or worse, misinformed ones. The way to fix this? You have to integrate all your data into one consistent system of record. Focus on just 5 to 10 key metrics that truly drive your business. Make specific people responsible for each data source so there's clear ownership. We cover this in our Modern Budgeting Transformation Checklist. The link is in the description below, downloadable for free. The next one, A, stands for ability gaps, namely people. Here's the truth. It's not about hiring more people. It's about unlocking their full potential, or it's about having people becoming more forward-thinking. Most finance teams today are built for a different era, one where reporting the past was enough. Today, the real value lies in shaping the future, not just explaining what has already happened. Many teams simply haven't had the time or training to shift towards strategic activities like scenario planning or business partnering, but they absolutely can. And this shift matters. Because transformation isn't just about technology, it depends on people. Upskilling and collaboration are make or break factors. In fact, underinvestment in talent is one of the top reasons why transformation efforts fall short. When teams are empowered to grow, collaborate, and think ahead, transformation becomes not just possible, but sustainable. Here's how to build a capability. Firstly, hire for business curiosity, not just compliance. Secondly, train for storytelling and scenario thinking, so your team understands not just what the numbers say, but why they matter. And lastly, embed finance decisions where they matter and not just at HQ. Breaking down silos and encouraging cross-functional collaboration goes a long way. Transformation doesn't start with better tools. It starts with better questions and people equipped and inspired to ask them. Inside our budgeting checklist, you'll find a team skills matrix to benchmark your capabilities. Lastly, we have P, Process Stagnation. Let's be blunt. Digitizing a broken budget cycle doesn't make it agile. It makes it faster and being wrong. Why such low success rates? Because most firms digitize old workflows instead of redesigning them. So instead of rethinking processes from the ground up, they simply use new tools to do the same thing. This allows inefficiencies, blind spots, outdated assumptions to simply carry forward. You might recognize some of these symptoms. Forecasts that fall behind real-world shifts. Reports that are generated but rarely used, rarely seen, people forget about them. Automation that speeds things up but doesn't improve the outcome. Real transformation happens when we redefine our processes, not just automate what already exists. You can start with these steps. Firstly, redesign your planning cadence. Plan around key decisions, not just fixed dates. Secondly, shift to rolling forecasts. Instead of sticking to rigid annual cycles, constantly update your forecast to incorporate the latest actual information. Lastly, eliminate reports that add no value. It may be tempting to generate reports out of routine. However, it is crucial to stay flexible and responsive and focus on what drives insight and action. Now, our budgeting checklist includes redesign templates to help you take the first step. So remember, transformation fails when it's treated as just a tech upgrade. It must align to technology, data, people, and process in one strategy. Fix the MAP and you will unlock clarity, speed, and strategic insight. So ask yourself, do we trust the data our team is using? Is our finance team guiding decisions or just reporting them? Are we still planning for the last quarter or are we preparing for what's next? Because the best finance leaders treat planning as a living system, not a spreadsheet cycle. They constantly rethink how finance works. One manufacturing company came to us stuck in a 6-week closing cycle. They had top-tier tech, but their strategy was always a laggard. Why? 3 versions of the truth, no accountability, no clear process. We helped them unify their data, retrain their analysts, redesign their cadence. Within 2 quarters, they were closing in 2 days. Their CFO had time to think, time to lead. So if your team is still stuck, even with all the right tools, ask yourself, are we solving the right problem? Because tools follow clarity, not the other way around. Before you go, I'd like to invite you to download our comprehensive budgeting checklist. If you're just starting your transformation journey or hoping to reevaluate your current transformation efforts, our modern budgeting checklist is a perfect first step. Inside, you'll get a data audit guide, a skills matrix, and planning redesign templates. You'll find the link in the description as well. Follow us on LinkedIn. Do connect with us and we'll share practical FP&A strategy tips that other finance leaders are already using. No fluff, just practical insights. And that's all for today. I'm Wang, CEO of ITLink, signing off. Financial clarity starts here. Subscribe to ITLink.